Hey guys, what's up? This is Marshall Simon here. I just want you to know that, well, it's been a while since, I made one of these videos, and if you're wondering why I've been blue and whatsoever, one of my all-time favorite NHL players has been gone for almost 2 years now. Richard Rippon, aka the Ripper, Rick Rippon, number 37 for the Vancouver Canucks, and there has been a lot of, mental health issues situation because, believe it or not, teenagers really suffer a whole hell of a lot, like, especially, same with, wrestlers in general too, like, anywhere, and I mean anywhere. If it doesn't matter if you work for AWA, NWA, WCW, WWE, TNA, and Ring of Honor, like ROH, and and it happens. So I'll show you what I got. From Amazon.com. 2005 Summerslam, Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. This took place August 21st, 2005 at Verizon.com Center. So, slam the summer's hottest event in your DVD collection when never before seen action such as Icon versus Hall of Famer, 3 championship matches, a custody battle, and an intense hatred between Matt Hardy and Edge was the destiny in the classic among classics. And then on the back, WWE champ John Cena, Chris Jericho, JBL, Dave Bautista, Hogan, and Michaels. So then, on the real reality, did you guys know when Matt Hardy and Edge, they really beefed, along with Jeff Hardy too, because believe it or not, guess what Matt Hardy really quoted to Amy Lee, who we all knew and love as Lita. He said to her, "Get out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house." I mean, that's so low. Like, how does someone be a real punk about it? Like, steal somebody's girl? That's not cool. And, and that's what happened. And second, I got 2007 Vengeance, A Night of Champs. We got John Cena, Edge, Santino Marella, MVP, Candice Michelle, Chavo Guerrero Jr., along with John Morrison. Then from there, Deuce and Domino, and Lance Cade, Trevor Murdoch. And there was the WWE title, the World Heavyweight title, the Intercontinental title, US title, the Cruiserweight, the Women's, the ECW title. Then from there, the Worlds and the WWE Tag Team titles that were there. And there was a lot of legend who got honored that night. Tony Garea, Rick Martel, Mike Rotundo, Barry Windham, Taz, to Dean Malenko, the late Fabulous Moolah, who was not there, and then Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Magnum TA, Harley Race, and I would have rather honored WWE Hall of Famer superstar Billy Graham. He should have been at that pay-per-view because Harley Race was looking for superstar Billy Graham, which is pretty cool. Next, I got the best Christmas gift in my life. Thank you, Santa Claus. The best pay-per-views of 2012. Undertaker, Triple H, John Cena, The Rock, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk. I got matches from the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, nothing from Extreme Rules. I got Over the Limit. I got No Way Out, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Night of Champions, and Hell in a Cell. So here we go. We got the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and Triple H from WrestleMania 28. That's Cody Rhodes and Christian from No Way Out. Brock Lesnar and Triple H from SummerSlam 2012. There we go. There's Punk and Bryan from Money in the Bank. And this is an error, ladies and gentlemen. This is not Hell in a Cell. Daniel Bryan was never inside the cell with the Big Show. That's the steel cage with Mark Henry. So this is Royal Rumble 2012. Triple threat for the steel cage. So big error, big mistake. Next, I got Here we go. Hold on. I'm just gonna take a couple things out so I can show you the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. The Attitude Era from I believe they started it at the end of November of 1997. I was in high school when the Attitude Era came in, grade 12. Man, things went over the edge, with all that shit, That's why we were beating WCW at its game, 'cause here we go. I'll tell you who were the heavyweight champs that I remember, 'cause look, Mr. McMahon's Corvette got in concrete and shit. Here we go. I believe the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels took the title from Bret the Hitman Hart right up to Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, out to The Rock, Mick Foley. There was who else? Oh, believe it or not, there was The Rock, Foley, The Rock, Austin, Taker, Austin, Foley, Triple H, Mr. McMahon, back to Triple H, then to The Big Show, back to Triple H, then The Rock, The Game, The Rock, Kurt Angle, all the way out to The Rock, Austin, Angle, Austin, then Chris Jericho was the last guy to hold the WWE Attitude Era, which was then the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. And that was pretty cool. I'll show you who's inside here. We got DX on Raw. They invaded WCW Monday Nitro. There's Mr. McMahon with Austin in the bed. And then The Rock's birthday / celebration of life. I felt bad for the girl who, got punked by The Rock, like say, take your poutine ass, because, well, in real life, he's married. He was married to a really gorgeous girl named Danielle, who we all knew as Danny, and believe it or not, she's actually good pals with, good friends with The Rock's parents, Rocky and Atta Johnson. And now, the New World Order, The Revolution, the 3-disc set. On there, Hogan, Hall, and Nash, the Outsiders, and then the Hulkster. And on here, hang on, I'll show you what else is in here. And voila! You can call this the New World Order. And there's Hulk Hogan with Gino Okerlund, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. And what he told Mean Gene was Hall and Nash came from the big organization up north, which that's what he called WWE, because WWE is from New York and WCW is from, Florida / Georgia. And that's the South, because Hogan did make the WWE a monster. He made McMahon, Patterson, Briscoe rich up there. And, because it all came down, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, the name got bigger than the whole WWF. And he said what he really did, he took all that stuff he learned from there, brought it down to WCW. And that's how he took care of business with Eric Bischoff, because Bischoff should have been selling and cutting meat from a meat truck up in Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. So on here we got Kevin Nash from Starrcade, Washington, D.C., 1998. There's Sold Out, 1997. I don't know who was the victim there. And that's who he took out. I think it was the Big Show, maybe. And then there's Hogan violating the NWO belt from Hog Wild in 1996 or 7, yeah. So it's an excellent DVD. The documentary was 1 hour, and what they did is they took a then interview from Hulkster, Scott Hall, and Eric Bischoff, 2002, and then there was now interviews from Kevin Nash, X-Pac, to DDP, Joe Henning, Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, and you know what? It's pretty cool. So I want to say, hey, thanks for watching. This is Simon Marshall saying, see you guys. Bye.